Wow, deputy. What's going on, DreamTeam? We're back at it again with another video. Title, thumbnail, yeah, man. So we've been diving a little bit deeper into Blackpink's history, and not even necessarily just Blackpink, but also the history of like YG. There was a lot of questions that I had, and you guys had recommended so many videos. Most of you really spammed this videos. You sent it to like Instagram DMs and comment section down below, but it was like answering some of my questions, and I was kind of curious because with all the mistreatment going on, we've seen it with Jennie from the shaming, we've seen it with Jisoo. I was curious, like, does this normally happen under YG? And you guys just spammed the video and went crazy, so I'm really not gonna waste any more time. It's more so informative on my end, because curiosity, you know. With that being said, let's see what y'all cooked up, man. No cap.
In today's video, we will talk about the ongoing mistreatment of Blackpink's Lisa, how YG failed a popular group 21, and much more. So let's get into it. The tragic story of 21. When someone hears the words YG Entertainment and mistreatment in the same sentence, they usually immediately think of 21. Considered to be one of the most successful and popular girl groups in South Korea during the span of their careers, 21 were met with a lot of unfortunate events while still being under YG. People have been speculating for years who stands behind the horrible misfortune, and all the clues seem to point at YG Entertainment. In April of 2016, YG Entertainment held a press conference to respond to some rumors regarding 21's member Minji allegedly leaving the group. Unfortunately, they all turned out to be true, and the agency confirmed that Minji will be in fact putting an end to her career as a girl group member. The label expressed their deep sadness but assured the fans by promising them a new comeback from 21, since the remaining three members, CL, Sandara, and Park Bom, have allegedly re-signed their contracts earlier that year. But none of this could prepare the fans for what was about to come. 21 officially fell apart as a group just 7 months later, in November. 21 has already been dealing with hiccups in their careers. Park Bom found herself in a pretty serious scandal involving illegal substances in 2014, and things were just going really bad for them. But some of the YG secrets started to be uncovered. A former employee of the agency came forward to spill the beans about the horrible treatment the girls were put under. The ex-staff exposed that, during 21's hiatus due to Park's scandal, Minji has repeatedly asked for a solo album because all she wanted to do was get back on stage. In an interview from 2018, Minji herself said that YG kept delaying it because there wasn't enough effort made to finish her stuff. This argument even led to Minji's parents coming forward to discuss, but it didn't lead anywhere. Soon after this argument, Minji left the group. She described her departure as fighting for myself, my own future, and what I wanted. Minji wasn't the only one struggling with her solo career. CL's solo projects have been postponed and cancelled many times as well. Even though the agency staff really liked CL, the former CEO blatantly ignored her and pushed her over to the side.
Damn.
Like, literally. He ignored her messages, to the point of CL having to comment on his Instagram and demand a reply. Overall, it seems like 21 were forced to disband. Park Bom was viewed as a disgrace to her company after her scandal and wasn't given a second chance, not to mention that the three members, Sandara, CL, and Bom, found out about their disbandment through media. The reason behind 21's disbandment could be YG's preparations for a new girl group, which we now know as Blackpink. There's no shade towards Blackpink because we here on Cookie Lit absolutely love these girls, but YG himself admitted that Blackpink were supposed to be a replacement for 21. He said that he didn't try to make them any different. A part of the girls in this group will be pretty too, not only just talented. And yes, you got it right, YG called 21 repeatedly ugly. Minji confirmed it herself and stated that this put a great weight on her younger self. She said that netizens made it clear that 21 wasn't the prettiest group out there. Since the girls were called ugly by YG and hundreds of netizens as well, Minji confessed that she didn't know how to process it and that it was really tough. CL also shared that YG came to their concert rehearsal once, and since it was just a rehearsal, the girls didn't put on makeup, and all YG said was, they were really ugly, in front of all the staff. What also makes fans mad is that YG is allegedly giving unreleased 21's music to Blackpink. There's a screenshot of CL's and Minji's Instagram posts captioned, "Playing with Fire and Forever Young." Isn't it too much of a coincidence that soon after, Blackpink debuted and released songs with the same titles? A video on the internet proves the iconic Blackpink catchphrase, "Blackpink in your area," was probably supposed to go to 21 first. Sandara can be heard singing 21 in your area in an old video, and it sounds identical. Even the tone is the same. Minji also revealed another shocking fact, which was that Blackpink's As If It's Your Last actually belonged to them first and was supposed to be their demo track. The lyrics in the demo are different, the melody is the same. Why did YG rob them of such a hit is something I don't understand. I mean, this is absolutely terrible regarding both of these groups. 21 were belittled and called ugly their whole career, while Blackpink started as a substitution for 21. To this day, many people believe that it was YG who pushed 21 off the cliff. never a priority. It's nothing new that YG's treatment towards BLACKPINK
Yo, that's
has been
crazy.
questionable ever since their rookie days. As we said before, YG himself said that BLACKPINK started off as a replacement for 21. YG's distribution of songs for BLACKPINK is something fans have been talking about for years. The girls worked incredibly hard for years now, and in 2019, they only had 13 songs in the 3 years of their career. Their first debut album was released last year, 4 years after BLACKPINK debuted. How is that even legit? Fans trended the hashtag BLACKPINK leave YG numerous times after all their pent-up anger got the best of them. Surely, it must be super frustrating to see your favorite idols, who are so full of potential and immense talent, be left in the dark for so long. This issue got so serious once that a simple hashtag wasn't enough. In 2019, Blinks hired a truck to drive around the neighborhood where YG Entertainment is located, demanding the agency to properly promote BLACKPINK, to release their promised solo works, and have them participate in year-end variety shows. This was a protest against YG so obviously wasting BLACKPINK's talent and against all the lies the former CEO had been feeding to their fans ever since their debut. But this isn't just a case of the group as a whole. Individual members have been facing terrible mistreatment as well. For example, Jisoo. When YG Entertainment promoted BLACKPINK's How You Like That, they somehow managed to forget to post Jisoo's teaser pics completely. This angered their fans to a completely new level. Only after Blinks caused an uproar did YG Entertainment change up their feed and pretended like nothing happened. Or when Lisa got threats in 2020, Sasaeng's threatened to hurt her. Thai Embassy in Seoul posted a message on Twitter saying that they received a lot of emails regarding the singer's health. But guess what? Those emails weren't from YG Entertainment. They were from fans. Only after the embassy got in touch with the agency, the company released a statement. This is just unacceptable. The company once again showed their bare minimum when Lisa was scammed out of around 1 billion won by her supposed manager.
That's crazy.
This person used Lisa's hard-earned money to gamble, leaving the girl absolutely devastated. When Lisa's management team did an interview with Chosan, the interviewee suggested that Lisa was an easy target for this thief because she had no close family nearby to protect her. She left Thailand when she was only 14, which left her in an even more vulnerable position. How is it possible that YG employs such distrustful people? Do they even check who they hire?
Yeah, no,
It's said that Lisa has been facing so many hardships simply because she's from Thailand, and that YG holds no respect for females and foreigners whatsoever. That's a possible explanation for Lisa being literally pushed aside in one of BLACKPINK's promotional pictures. She was blurred out in some of them, and the editors even rendered her almost invisible compared to the others. To add fuel to the fire, Lisa has been posting her dance videos on her YouTube channel Lily Film Official for 2.5 years. Not even once have YG Entertainment given this girl a shout out for her intense work and undeniable talent.
Go crazy.
Seeing the girls go through such hard
I might
times
gotta
because
fuck
of a
around
label
rewatch that.
breaks my heart. They truly deserve the best, and it's confusing to see why YG doesn't treat them better. BLACKPINK are YG's biggest and best-selling group. Surely he could show them a little bit of his gratitude because, let's be honest, they're the only one keeping this company together at this point. Forgotten for too long. It would be a crime not to mention YG Entertainment soloist EHI. She as well became the victim of YG's clear-as-day misogyny. EHI debuted under YG Entertainment back in 2012 with her single 1234. The single received massive success and a lot of praise from the public, which made YG only happier. It seemed like a bright future lead ahead of the singer. EHI has a beautiful voice. Seriously. These vocals are angelic. Her visuals are beyond pretty as well, and her talent possessed everything a successful solo artist should have. Well, she would be one of the biggest soloists if she didn't debut under YG Entertainment. It's almost a common knowledge now that if you are a female artist under YG, you can say goodbye to regular music releases. If BLACKPINK's lack of discography throughout their 5 years didn't shock you, EHI's case surely will. She released only 3 albums in the 7 years she spent under YG Entertainment. That's insane. How could YG waste so much potential? Was it because she was a woman? Nevertheless, EHI decided to part her way with YG in 2019. And all I can say is good for her, honestly, because she soon after signed with AOMG, a label that is known for giving their artists as much creative freedom as they want to. And they actually treat their artists like humans and not simply as a way to receive as much money as possible. Thanks to YG leaving EHI in the shadows for way too long, the netizens started to call the singer the biggest victim of YG's system. And I mean, they weren't far from the truth. Up until EHI decided to part her ways with the company, it really did seem like YG completely forgot she existed. The company is notoriously known for not giving their artists enough comeback compared to other labels. EHI's comebacks were repeatedly delayed, which only takes me back to CL and her misfortune with YG. These two girls are similar in one thing. YG pushed them aside to focus all of his attention on forming a new group, BLACKPINK, but still failed to give the group any additional attention. EHI spilled the beans about YG only allowing 5 artists a year to promote, and that the agency prefers quality over quantity. Yeah, it seems like they took that too literally with BLACKPINK. Everything turned out good in the end. EHI is now under a company that views their artists as human beings and doesn't try to milk them out of their money. Hopefully, all these girls have a bright and flourishing future waiting ahead of them. All I can do is wish them well. Do you guys also agree that YG doesn't know how to treat their female idols the way they deserve? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for—
Nah, big facts. I feel like it's just one of those things where I'll keep it a stack. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with y'all, right? I think YG just sees Blackpink as a pretty face. That's it. That's really all it is. And then obviously they're a little bit different. Blackpink being, they're a little bit different from their other YG's other groups, just because they are somewhat talented, and they have a passion for what it is that they do. Obviously, Jisoo being the you know, world's most beautiful woman, that's a model right there. That's fashion statement. Then you got Rose, who I call the elegant rock star. She has a passion for music. She could do it. Not only, and they can all dance, you know, but then you have Jennie, who's just like probably the most well-balanced from just a voice and even dancing and fashion, really smooth. And then Lisa, who has that passion for dancing. Imagine every girl who has a passion, right? You're talking Jisoo, Jennie, Lisa, and Rose. They all have a passion for what they do, right? Now, to add a little cherry on the top, they're a pretty face. And they have great sex appeal. So when you look at that, that's just literally a money sign right behind it. You know, sex sells, and that's pretty much what it is. You know what I mean? Like, even though they're not doing anything like vulgar or explicit, as you could tell, they're starting to wild out. Totally normal, right? But it's going to sell, right? It's a pretty face. In YG, I do believe that YG calling, you know, the 2NE1 group ugly, I do believe that. I can see it because, man, business, man. When they say business is business, oh, that's, I'm talking deep into depths. Like, there's this documentary, and there's even a YouTube channel on it about people who like just work in Hollywood and the stuff that they had to endure, especially models, fashion models, guys and girls, the stuff that they would do just for money. Like, I'm not even bullshitting. You can look it up. I forget the channel's name, but just, it's crazy, man. When they say business is business and they would do anything to make the business thrive, literally anything. Like, it's crazy. But that's why you do need people to protect you at all times. Hence, hopefully Blackpink has the right people around them, not just from the business side, but like family and friends who can keep them protected from these things happening. You know what I mean? That keep them aware. So yeah, that's not a great look. I can see why people don't like YG. Business is business. That is what it is. Y'all let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. What's your take on it? Do you think YG is like bad for women when it comes to just careers? Are they just using Blackpink? You know what I mean? Do they really think Blackpink is a great group, or are they just kind of like winging it? Are they just saying, yeah, just throw a pretty face on them, give them, you know, a good sex appeal, and then just let them go out there and just do what girls do best? You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like I said, it's crazy. So y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Go crazy. Y'all do your thing. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the post bell notification. We are literally less than 11,000 away from 50K followers, bro. We're on it. 50K subscribers are gonna mean so much, not only to me, but to our channel and the OGs, you guys as well. I tell you guys all the time, without you guys, I don't exist, and without you guys, the Dream Team doesn't even begin to exist. So thank you so much for the constant love and support. We do got another video. We got to drop this banger, get it out there. You feel what I'm saying? And I'll catch you in the next video. So I'll see you there. Sheesh.